Hello, my name is Janet Thompson. I'm from San Angelo, Texas. I'm 33 years old and I work at a grocery store. My rights have been terminated from CPS. I have a case that went on for 3 years. I fought for my baby. My rights were terminated. I appealed it. There really wasn't no technical violation. And then now I'm about to go before the Supreme Court because I want a jury trial. And they're telling me I can't. I said again, my case went on for 3 years. It started because my son was playing on my car, fell off. He broke his arm, and because they didn't have no warrant, I wish I'd known all this now. They were suspecting that I had drugs in my system. And I did have drugs in my system. I had marijuana in my system. And that's what removed him from my custody. I was a modeled parent. I went to all the classes. It's ridiculous how many classes you got to go to. And then hold a job. And I had to have more than one job. Because when they first came in the picture, I've been with a man for 3 years, and I stayed at home mom. And, because he had a record, they told me if I didn't drop him like a bad habit, I would not be getting my kid back. And it was hard for me, because I had a car that wasn't running, because I had his vehicle, I had to get back up on my feet, and that was not easy. And I don't have family. Most of my family is passed on. That's just going to help me buy a house, buy a car, or you know what I mean? I had to get a job. I had to get 2 jobs, get my car running, and then to just get an apartment. I don't know where everybody else, but down here where I'm from, you're looking at least $1,000, at least, just to walk into the door anywhere. And coming up with that money on a minimum wage job ain't worth, So it took me a minute to get on my feet. It did. But CPS, they refused to put me on HUD. They have, I know, up to $500 or cash help. They can help you. They denied me of that. Any kind of services. All they did was just give me another class. I had to go to counseling once a week where I had to meet this guy at the library, and did it help? I had to go to 2 different kind of parenting classes. I had to go to 3 AAs a week. And then I had to go, or I would see my son. It's a 2-hour drive to Abilene from here, from where I live. So I make a 4-hour round trip to see my child for 1 hour every week. And this went on for 3 years. I about ran a car into the ground. And then, I was pregnant driving in a car that could break down. It was 108 outside to see my son. They griped about me. I couldn't keep steady employment. Well, you know what? With all the classes, and then being that the only day that I could see him was on Saturday, most of the jobs, food industry and all that, they don't let you have Saturdays off. You have to, but they would tell me I can't go to, I can't go to that class, or I can't go see my son, and I'd quit that job and get another one. Or CPS, they criticized me in the end. And they're the ones that put me in that position. They didn't think I can handle this baby by myself, but y'all destroyed a relationship. Y'all destroyed that, and then sit there and rub it in my face. I was explained when my rights were terminated with being that they were going to take away my baby, my new one, because my right. I don't get that really. But I can either choose who she goes with, or they will choose for me. That's not fair. They're supposed to be here to help us. And I don't down CPS, because they've helped a lot of children. They have. And then there's the issue with foster parents. To go through the adoption process, you have to go through like a 2-year program. And you get to go to these classes. It's expensive, And then if you're the desperation of wanting a child so bad, 2 years is a long time for somebody. Or you could just be a foster parent. That's